It's the Marcus Alford Show, Wrestling Talk Edition. You already know. So, it is your boy, Marcus Alford, aka Heel Marcus, aka Half Trash, Half Amazing, aka Mr. No 1v1, aka Body McBotterson, aka the worst streamer in the world. We're here for another episode of our Marcus Wrestling Predictions. And this episode will be about Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is the next pay-per-view for the WWE. We did a Slammiversary yesterday. We're doing Money in the Bank today, and we're gonna go through our predictions. Obviously, I'm not an insider or an expert. I just like to make predictions, and I have no clue what I'm talking about. I just follow and watch the shows like everybody else does. So you can call me a mark and all that yada yada yada. I don't care. But we're gonna predict all of the important pay-per-views that we try to get into. So done Slammiversary, now we're doing Money in the Bank. We've got AEW pay-per-view coming up. I believe All Out, is it? I think All Out's coming up soon. But we still have like 2 or 3 more pay-per-views before that. But today's episode is primarily is all about Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is the big event that is crowning a champion. Almost not, it's not even 100% anymore. It's like 85%. It's kind of 80. When you cash in, you got to cash in right. You have people that cash in when someone's down. You have some people that come in there and say, I want to cash right on. I want to cash in. I want you to prepare for it. Foolish. You got a Money in the Bank contract. You can cash in anytime, anywhere, any place, on any title. You take advantage of that thing. But we are here and we're going to make some predictions right now. And we're going to start off with the kickoff show. The kickoff show has the Usos challenging the family of Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I honestly do not believe the Usos will get this win here. I know they're going to try really hard, and I feel like they're going to lose on this end. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up winning. That would be great for the family. But I don't see Dominic and Rey losing these titles just yet. So they're going to rock out with them for a little bit. I know the Usos are going to continue to try. They're probably going to get to them sooner than later. And they're going to get those titles eventually off of the Mysterios. But it's not going to happen right now. It's their first encounter. It was the first time we've seen, was it Jimmy and Jay really as a tag team, since they've both been like, in and out. Jimmy with the injury, Jay takes some time off, just back and forth. So this is like the real test for them for after these, like, kind of like a good layoff. Like, Jay's been working solo while Jimmy was hurt, then Jimmy came back and Jay took some time off, and Jimmy was working solo matches too. They did the 6-man tag with Roman on SmackDown recently, but this will be a Uso affair, and I don't know if they're going to take this one first. I don't think they're going to take it. I'm picking the Mysterios to win this one because it'll be a nice feather in the cap for a tag team and for a guy like Dominic Mysterio, who does not have the resume that Rey Mysterio has. So beating a really, 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 really amazing tag team like the Usos really helps Dominic's credibility and stock continue to rise. So I'm rocking with that. Let's see. After that, we have the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line as the Viking Raiders challenge AJ Styles and Omos. Omos and AJ Styles have had these titles since WrestleMania after they beat the New Day. I honestly do not believe that they will beat the Viking Raiders tonight. I think the Viking Raiders are going to win. I think they're going to be crowned the new Raw Tag Team Champions. And it'll be a nice little refreshing thing to finally have the Viking Raiders be given the spot that a lot of people believe they should have been at. But I mean, injuries happen, and tag team wrestling is not a priority for WWE at times. So it'll be nice to see that pop off and go from there. So let's see what else do we have. Yeah, so I'm picking the Viking Raiders, and we're gonna rock from there and go into the Raw Women's Championship. We have Charlotte Flair challenging Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. I think Rhea's gonna win. I'm hoping this is the end of their saga for now, because I feel like Charlotte and Rhea have been doing this for way too long. I hope if they do it again, I hope it's in a different dynamic. It's not just these 1-2 going back and forth, because it gives me a big Lashley and Drew McIntyre vibe that I do not want again. So I'm hoping that this is the end for them, and I believe Rhea Ripley wins this match and retains her title. All right, let's see where are we at after that. We're gonna go to the women's Money in the Bank Money in the Bank match. We've got Zelina Vega, we've got Asuka, we've got Naomi, we've got Alexa Bliss, we've got Nikki Ash, Liv Morgan, Natalya, and Tamina. It's a lot to process right there. I honestly don't think that Natalya or Tamina are going to win, just because the tag title situation. My head is telling me Liv Morgan, but I'm going to throw out a long shot name, and I'm going to pick Naomi. For the simple fact that I feel like a custom Naomi briefcase that glows up is going to be super dope to see every time as she's waiting to cash in. It would be great. I don't think she's going to get it. I would be surprised, but I'm rooting for it. I'm picking Naomi just off of rooting. But in my head, I believe Liv Morgan is going to be the one to win it, being that she was the underdog, being that it took her forever to actually get into the match. And she's going to have a lot of oppositions around her and everything like that. But I believe they're going to try to give Liv the push. And I think that would be cool. But I'm just me picking what I want to pick. I want to pick Naomi just for the simple fact that I want the briefcase to be glowing in the dark. To see that all of a sudden pop up when someone's like matches just end and she's like already weak and it just goes dark, and all of a sudden you see that briefcase and they were like, oh, that tease alone, I would be all for it. Sign me up, take my money. I don't care. I want all of that. Hands down, give me it. But I'm picking Naomi, but I feel my brain is telling me Liv Morgan. All right, so as we get to the women's Money in the Bank match, we have the men's Money in the Bank match. We've got Kevin Owens, we've got Drew McIntyre, we've got Riddle, we've got Ricochet, we've got Morrison, we've got Big E, we've got King Nakamura, and Seth Rollins. I do not believe Seth Rollins is going to win. Let's just finish that one up there. I don't believe Drew McIntyre is going to win. He's going to try. He's going to look almost unbeatable, but I don't think he's going to win, so I'm not worried about him. I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win either. My prediction is Big E. My prediction is Big E. I think Big E would be amazing to get to that next level. Although I would not be surprised if you had someone like a Nakamura or a Ricochet all of a sudden get it. I'd be surprised if Ricochet wins it. I'd be super surprised. But like long shot, I'm picking Nakamura as the long shot. But my definitive pick is Big E. There's no way in the world. Like, no. Big E, it's Big E's. It has to be Big E's. It can't be anybody else. This is Big E's time to shine. This would be an amazing moment for Big E to have that Money in the Bank briefcase. And then he can able to just jump different shows and be hanging out with New Day, and all of a sudden he's just teasing the title. You never know what's possible. Oh my God. So yeah, you never know. There's so many possibilities there, and anything is possible at that moment. So I'm picking Big E. That's what I'm feeling. That's my pick. And let's go to the WWE Championship. We have Lashley versus Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston is challenging Lashley for the WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston is a former WWE champion, so it'd be interesting. Or was he Universal Champion? Either way, former champion. Lashley has been this dominating force. He ended up losing his way a little bit, coughing up some really bad losses on Raw. So he's getting back into the monster machine of Lashley that we have seen prior to celebrating this championship reign. I honestly have no doubt in my mind that Lashley's going to win. Like I said, Big E, I'm picking Big E to beat Money in the Bank. But what if, in the weirdest of moments, Kofi Kingston pulls off the greatest upset of the year and he takes the title, and all of a sudden Big E cashes in on Kofi? Now, is Kofi upset at that point? Or are you happy to see your friend get the championship off of you, of all places? But then you're going to want your rematch, and it's going to be interesting if that ever happens, if that scenario would have happened. I don't think it will happen. I believe Lashley's going to win, but it'd be nice to see that happen. Or let's just say Lashley wins and he starts continuing to beat down on Kofi, and now all of a sudden Money in the Bank winner Big E shows up, clears the room, lays out Lashley. He has a briefcase. Bada bing, bada boom. Just saying, that would be amazing as well, but I don't think so. But I'm picking Lashley to win tonight. He's going to retain. It's going to be good. They're going to go all out. Kofi's going to do his thing. Lashley's going to come in there and do his thing. I've seen Lashley wrestle smaller opponents, and it looks really good. Lashley can go. So I'm super pumped for that match completely. And with all that being said, now we are left with one last match. It is Edge challenging Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. This is going to be good as well. This is going to be hard-nosed. I'm loving Edge's gritty old man character. It's super cool, super dope. It shows that he is a person that has not a lot left. He has a lot left in the tank, but not the same. It's not the same type of gas as it was when he was in his 20s and early 30s. This is a different environment. This is a different Edge, and he's still going out there and continuing to put in that work. But Roman Reigns right now is an unstoppable force, just like Lashley, and he is kicking so much butt. I do not see Edge getting that win. I know Roman Reigns is going to do whatever he can, and God only knows if it's going to be good things. Going to be some bad moves in there. He's going to do whatever it takes to keep his title around his waist, and that's why I believe Roman Reigns is going to win tonight. It's going to be a good match, though. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. It's just going to be fun. That was good. That was a good little run here. Money in the Bank starts at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with the kickoff show. The main show starts at 8 o'clock over on the Peacock, and if you're outside of the United States, the WWE Network. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to leave your predictions in the comments below, please do. I would love to hear from you. Make sure you slap a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and enjoy the show. And we're going to be talking about Money in the Bank, Slammiversary, the AEW show, and SmackDown, all in our wrestling recap show that'll be debuting on Monday. So go check that out when y'all do. Make sure you stay tuned to HeelMarcus.com and all the other places as well. And yeah, that is it for us. Have a good one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, spread love when you can, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.